Hello art people, let's go ahead and get started with painting this piece of artwork here. So in order to paint this, we're going to start with the background. So you can pick out a color and put about $50 worth, or one tray full. It's about this much of paint on your palette. And if you want to mix it with the second color, you're welcome to. You can, for instance, if I wanted to make this lighter, I can add some white. So go ahead and squeeze out one or two colors onto your palettes. And then in order to mix two colors, if you wanted to mix two colors, you take a scoop of each and you mix it together like so, until you get the color that you're happy with. Okay. Now remember, this acrylic paint here does not come out of clothes, so if you brought a jacket to class or a sweater or anything like that, you can go put it in the waiting room and just be in a t-shirt and push your sleeves up if you have sleeves. So what we're going to do is we're just going to carefully go around our hearts here with the color of your choice, so you can go ahead and start painting. And when you get to the edge of your paper, what you do is you just lift it up a little bit and gently paint like this. And then once you've painted the edge, then you can put it back down. So for these big areas, you can use a large brush. And then you can put your brush in your water and get a smaller brush out to do the parts that are a little bit smaller to get to. And you're just going to paint all the way around. Like that. Getting to the edge, lift the paper up. You can do the big areas with a smaller brush if you want, like this. That's your choice. Anytime you need more paint, you just mix up some more paint. And we're not painting on our hands. Do not paint on your hands. If you get a little on your hand like I have here, that's okay. But we're not painting on our hands on purpose. Go around these. And next time, you will have a chance to do a second layer of this paint. So it will be a lot more thick. Right now we can kind of see through the paper and we can see our brush strokes. So next time you come to art, when this is all dry, you'll be allowed to do a second layer. Because we're just doing thin layers. We don't want to work really thick. We want to do thin layers. And take your time. Try not to paint inside your hearts. Okay, we're almost done. So this is different than watercolor paint. This is acrylic paint. Some of you have tempera paint. We just kind of use them together. So acrylic and tempera paint. So we don't have to wake this up with the water like we do with the watercolor. So we don't need, if you get a little paint on the table like this, you just wipe it off with your finger and that's fine. You guys are going to get a chance to wash your hands at the end of class today in the bathroom, where you will be at a voice level 0. It's not a time to play in the bathroom. It's not a time to make awkward noises in the bathroom. Just kind of wipe them up like that. Okay? And you don't want to paint over your name. You want to keep this clean here. Okay? So that is painting your background. When you're done painting your background, and of course we're cleaning up, you just swish, swish, swish to clean the brush. Slide, slide. We don't clink to get the water off the brush because that will get everything wet. Slide, slide, slide. Or swish, 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 slide, slide. And then it goes back in your blue cup with the hair going up. Not down, but up. Because if you put it down, it will bend the bristles, which is the hair of the brush. Swish, 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 slide, slide, slide. So your paintbrushes can live in the water until it's time to clean up. Then you need to swish them out, slide, slide, and put it with the hair going up like this. Okay? And this palette is going to go in the sink. These are going to go back in the blue basket. And this is going to go on the drying rack. So that's how we paint the background.